in the sky. It's a plane.
It's a bird.
It's a frog.
A frog?
Not plane or bird or even frog. It's just little old me. Underdog.
That's right, citizens. It's the Underdog Super Series, starring Underdog and all his friends. Follow the madcap adventures of the Canine Crusader as he matches wits with the menacing Simon Bar Sinister in his never-ending quest for
Money and power, and money and power, and money and power.
Will Underdog save the day?
There's no need to fear. Underdog is here.
And don't miss the zany antics of Tennessee Tuxedo and his pal Chumley as they stumble headlong into another troublesome situation. Will Tennessee find the solutions? Will he succeed in getting the zookeeper's goat?
Tennessee Tuxedo will not fail.
See the exaggerated, exasperated, and overrated adventures of Commander McBragg as he performs impossible feats of daring do in the face of danger.
Commander, you're a real swinger.
Cool.
Fight crime with the Hunter in another electrifying case requiring unusual crime-fighting abilities. Will the Hunter catch the conniving culprit?
The crime is as good as solved, for I am the Hunter.
Visit King Leonardo and True Blue Odie in the land of Bongo Congo, where Biggie Rat and Itchy Brother tried to take over the jungle.
Like bon voyage, brother.
What will King Leonardo do?
I'll have him thrown in the dungeon.
Will the ever-clever Klondike Cat foil the efforts of that meddlesome mouse, Savoir Faire?
I'll make mincemeat out of that mouse.
Can the Go-Go Gophers come up with a plan to stump the cavalry?
Oopie-doopie, you genius.
And don't forget Tudor Turtle. Will he find the right job to suit his wacky lifestyle?
I'm sure I was meant to be a spacehead.
So don't miss out on all the fun and excitement of the Underdog Super Series. Collect all 9 videos, available at stores everywhere. So have no fear.
Underdog is here.
Are you?
My card, son.
Like I said, are you?
I say I am the Hunter.
Okay, Hunter. Here's a blow for your cartoon show.
Summertime. Time for America to enjoy its favorite sport, baseball. It was a tense moment in the big game between the Cowtown Canaries and the Pottsfield Parrots. The Canary pitcher wound up and tossed the ball. And then, suddenly the ball disappeared. Immediately the umpire threw out a new ball. Again, the pitcher tossed the ball. Again, the ball disappeared. In fact, this strange disappearing act continued until finally all the baseballs were gone. The game could not be finished. The fans were outraged. And the same thing was happening everywhere.
Read all about it. No more baseballs anywhere. All games called off.
This was a national emergency, and the nation called on Officer Flim Flanagan.
Yes, and I'm calling on the Hunter. That I am. So you see how it is, Hunter. With all the baseball games stopped, we've just got to catch the crook.
Must be the work of the fox. Well, I say he won't get to first base.
Yeah,
That's a pun, son, I say.
But a short time later, the Hunter was hot on the trail of the missing baseballs.
I'll strike him out. I'm on the ball. He's way off base. I'll stop him from stealing.
yeah, jokes. I got 1,000,000 of them.
I got it. Uh-oh, sounds like a clue.
Believe me, Wally, the guy keeps 10 balls in the air at one time. He's terrific.
10 balls at a time. Where's he playing?
That newest sideshow on Coney Island. You gotta see him.
So, keeps 10 baseballs in the air at once, does he? The Fox, no doubt. And I'm on my way to tell him he's out on balls. Like a flash, the hunter reached the Coney Island sideshow and raced down the aisle to the stage. Stop, I say, stop the show. Hold on, you wily, clever fox, and take off that disguise. I say stop. Whoa, help, hold on. Having discovered that his first clue had turned up only an honest juggler, the hunter wobbled on down the Coney Island midway until he heard...
Step right up, folks. 3 baseballs for a quarter. Win a big prize with 3 baseballs for a quarter. Test your skill, and you got...
Enough of that, son. You're under arrest. Come along with me peaceful-like, or I'll be forced to...
Take your hands off me, Jake, or I'll belt you one.
Balderall, son. I said I'm taking you in, and I am the...
Step right up, folks. 3 baseballs for a quarter. Show 'em with the new funny face.
Brave, strong-willed, and now knot-headed, the hunter moved on, following up on every clue. Meanwhile, only a short distance further up the Coney Island midway, the fox, yes, the crafty fox himself, was putting autographs on the stolen baseballs.
That ought to do it. 1,270,000 baseballs, all autographed. I'll be a millionaire in minutes. Here you are, friends, autographed baseballs. A real souvenir of the once famous sport. They'll be worth a fortune in a few years, so get them while they last.
Well, I declare there's a thing worth buying. Now that there's no more baseballs, I'd like to have something to remember the game by. Sentimental, I guess. I say, son, I'll just buy me one of those. I say, I got that.
Look out!
Hunter, once again you've come through. The fox and the baseballs. What is it we can do to show our thanks?
Well, now, just show me the way to go home, son. Those baseballs hit me in the eyes and got me blind as a bat. Yeah, blind as a bat. That's a joke, son. Bat, baseball. Get it, Flanagan? I say, he just doesn't seem to be alert all the time.
Our American history records a truly strange phenomenon, the hula hoop. At one time, the hula hoop was amazingly popular. And then as quickly as the phenomenon began, it ended. Warehouses were left filled with hula hoops. But suddenly those very same hula hoops were stolen. From one warehouse after another, the hula hoops vanished. Officer Flim Flanagan immediately called on the hunter.
It's true no one really wants the hula hoops, Hunter, but pay that no mind. Theft is theft, and we'll catch the thief, for me name's not Flim Flanagan.
Sounds, son. I say it sounds like the work of the fox.
Sure, and that's why I'm here, Hunter. Only you can catch the wily fox.
Say no more, son. He's as good as caught. I say so, and I am the hunter.
Always a man of action, the hunter was quickly on the job.
So it's the crafty fox, is it? That little boy disguise is no use, son. I'd know the fox anywhere. Drop the hoop and come with me.
Take your hands off my child, you beast!
Hold on, I say stop. I'm the hunter. Have nose, we'll hunt. Ouch! Please, ma'am. Please.
Bruised though he now was, the fearless hunter refused to give up. His nose was constantly on the job, searching for the hula hoops. In a few moments, the hunter had his first clue.
Hawaii was just wonderful, darling. I simply love the hula dancers.
Hula dancers, eh? Well, I say where there's hula dancers, there must be hula hoops.
With incredible speed, the hunter immediately made his way to the soil of beautiful Hawaii.
All right, ma'am, stop the hula and hand over the hoops. No use trying to wiggle out of this. Where are you hiding those hoops?
Take your hands off me. Ah!
All right, wise guy, take this.
Back on board ship, the hunter slept soundly through his return trip to New York. Once there, the hunter's sensitive nose was immediately back on the trail.
Have nose, we'll hunt. Reach the card of the mighty hunter. He's bold, he's blunt, he's...
circus. Well, sounds like real excitement inside. My sensitive nose tells me I'd better investigate.
Inside, the hunter was stunned by what he saw. With thousands of people looking on, a man inside a large cage was making a group of tigers jump through hoops.
Hoops, aha, the missing hula hoops. My nose never fails. Stand back, everyone. I am the hunter. Now, all right, you tigers, hand over those cotton blooming hoops. Now, hold on here. I say, don't wait. Wait. The door. Open the door. Well, this hula hoop case has really got me spinning. Looks hopeless. Hopeless, I say.
My friend, you do look unhappy. Step right up here and get yourself some fun-filled entertainment. Might even win a giant prize with my great new life-size ring toss game.
Well, now, son, I have been working awful hard. Yeah, a little relaxing fun might be good for me.
Here, friend. 4 hoops for $1. Just toss the hoops over those blocks and wait. Hey, hold it! You've got my neck.
Hunter, you never fail us. The fox and the hula hoops. Now, what little thing is it we might give you? Well, now, one of those hoops would be nice, son. I always wanted to give one a try.
Officer, who is that man doing the funny dance?
That, milady, is the hunter.
In Bongo, Congo, behind these massive doors, True Blue Eau Cologne was preparing the monthly quota of royal perfume. Now it was time to add the top-secret chemical mixture passed on by Odie's father, Papa Cologne. Papa Cologne had called it Smile, the special ingredient so powerful that a single drop added to the perfume mixture brought a smile to everyone who breathed the royal regal aroma. But today, as Odie poured in the single drop, he was startled by a knock at the door and unknowingly emptied into the perfume mixture the entire contents of a Smile bottle. What would the result of this error be?
Confound it, Odie. I've been looking all over for you.
Beg pardon, sire, but this is the day for mixing the royal perfume.
Oh, of course it slipped my mind. How's the mixture coming along? Well, seems to be doing just...
What is it, sire? What is so funny?
The answer was clear. The entire bottle of Papa Cologne's top secret Smile had turned the royal perfume into a powerful laughing gas.
I can't. Oh, stop laughing.
Oh, no, sire. Oh, this is terrible.
Quickly, True Blue Eau Cologne closed down the lid of the mixing vat so that he would not himself be exposed to the aroma and start laughing uncontrollably.
Let me accompany you to the throne room, sire. I know you will think of the right thing to do.
The situation was desperate. The king was becoming a laughingstock. The laughter had to be stopped.
We'll send for the finest scientists in the world. There must be an antidote, a formula to stop my king's laughter.
From all over the world, the great scientists came. They checked the king's reflexes. They took his temperature. They checked his pulse. Then they tried to stop the laughter. They tried the new wonder drugs. They tried the old wonder drugs. They even tried sulfur and molasses, but nothing helped. Nothing helped at all. As the days passed, the king grew weary from his laughter. Soon he was walking into walls. The king was falling downstairs. The king was falling into the royal fish pond. And the royal work had come to a standstill. Bills were piling up. Royal proclamations went unsigned. Employees of the Bongo Drum Factory with no one to sign their checks went unpaid. Yet while the king's laughter brought misery to many, it brought joy to at least two, Biggie Rat and Itchy Brother. For in their hideout, the crafty criminals were plotting another plot.
I tell you, Edge, this is the greatest thing ever, see? We get hold of this laughing perfume, and we've got it made.
How can it smell like make us well?
Simple. We get the perfume and give everybody except us a big sniff. The whole kingdom laughs itself silly while we take everything. Money, jewels, the works.
I get it, Big. While they laugh, we like loot. Only, how do we pick up the perfume?
Well, who's gonna stop us? Kingsy's laughing his head off, right? And don't worry about that Colony baloney. He and the palace guards are too busy worrying about the king, see?
Yeah, okay, Big, I dig. And back at the palace, things were no better.
Oh, my poor king. How weak he grows. I must go to the laboratory and try again to find an antidote to cure His Majesty's laughter.
In the laboratory, True Blue Odie made certain, of course, that he did not go near the large vat containing the laughing perfume.
Perhaps one part of this. And one part of this.
Unfortunately, as Odie industriously applied himself to the job, he lost his footing and...
Help! Help!
And at this precise moment...
Help! Help! This is Odie Colony! Help!
What could be more perfect? Colony trapped in the vat. Hop up there, Itch, and slam the lid.
Yeah, okay, Big, I dig.
Careful now. Look out. Look out!
Quickly, Biggie Rat found a rope and tossed one end to Itchy Brother. In a moment, Itchy was out and Biggie had slammed the lid on poor Odie.
Help! Help!
Now, we get the laughing perfume, and we got it made. Oh, this must be it. Grab hold and don't spill a drop, say.
Back at their hideout, Biggie and Itchy bottled the laughing perfume, being careful they did not smell it themselves. Then they loaded the perfume onto a cart and began to pass it out as free samples. Yeah, free perfume samples. Let you laugh it up a little, sniff and smile. Only a few hours later, the entire kingdom was in gales of laughter. And while the people laughed, Biggie and Itchy looted. From homes, banks, stores, even from the palace. This was no laughing matter. But meanwhile, Odie Colony had finally managed to free himself. Diving to the bottom of the huge vat, Odie had found the plug, and he and the contents of the vat had literally gone down the drain. So trying had this experience been that it actually brought Odie close to tears. And tears reminded him of onions. And in onions he saw the perfect antidote for his king's laughter.
Since onions make one cry, they are bound to make one stop laughing.
Quickly, Odie rushed back into the laboratory to prepare an onion perfume. Then he went first to King Leonardo.
Oh, I've stopped. I've stopped laughing. I'll never smile again until I...
Oh, come, sire. The whole kingdom is aching with laughter, and Biggie and Itchy are looting everything. We must save Bongo Congo.
Immediately, the king and Odie passed out samples of the onion perfume, which quickly stopped the laughter.
Hey, guards, why aren't you laughing? What's the idea? Laugh. Laugh, clowns, laugh.
Yeah, you laugh while we loot. Yeah, run for it, Big. Something's gone wrong. And as just punishment, Biggie and Itchy were put in the dungeon along with the last of the laughing perfume. Once more, True Blue Odie Colony had saved the day for Bongo Congo. But will Biggie and Itchy have the last laugh? Don't miss the next exciting episode of The King and Odie.
Underdog! Underdog!
There's no need to fear. Underdog is here.
Oh, I wasn't afraid, Underdog. I called because I just found out tomorrow is your birthday. And I'm going to give you a real birthday party, a fancy party with a cake and candles and everything.
Your party will make a perfect day unless some crime calls me away.
Oh, that would be terrible. I hope nothing happens before tomorrow.
But far across the sea in London, England, something was already happening.
The museum has promised to loan out our Excalibur sword collection. Loan it to a museum in San Francisco.
But the Excalibur sword collection is worth millions of dollars. Some criminals are sure to try and steal it while it's getting from here to San Francisco.
That's what I'm worried about. We must get someone to guard the collection. But who can we trust? Who can we be sure of? The underdog.
Underdog?
Telegram for Underdog.
Your party now is out for me. I am needed across the sea.
Oh, shucks, Underdog. Tomorrow's your birthday.
When duty calls, I am not slow. It's hip, 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 and away I go.
And so it was that the famous Excalibur sword collection, as it traveled from London by plane, was guarded by the fearless Underdog. And when the collection was transferred to a train in New York, it was still carefully guarded by Underdog.
It's terribly good of you to come along and guard the Excalibur sword collection. Anyone might try to steal it.
And up ahead was that notorious criminal, Riff Raff.
All right, men, here comes the train. When she hits that tree we put across the tracks, we pull up our handkerchiefs and charge down there just like the James boys.
Yeah, boss. And then we get that $1 million sword collection.
A wreck. We've had a train wreck.
Put back the swords and stay on guard. This may be Riff Raff's calling card.
What's that? Oh, those are criminals! Criminals! Batman!
All right, all you people, just hand over your money and jewels to the boys. Meanwhile, I gotta see a car about some swords. This looks like the car, all right. Here's one of the swords already. Okay, now, let's have the rest of the collection.
The only collection you will get are cuts and bruises you'll regret.
On guard! I'll get you yet. Take this.
A crooked sword, like a crooked man, always ends up and also ran.
Run for it, men! It's Underdog!
I should go and bring them back, but first I must put the train on the track.
Mighty tough job, Underdog. You sure you can get that engine back on the rails?
This is no problem to retrieve. I'll just bend over and give it...
Oh, Underdog, what is it? Underdog's in pain. Quick, send for an ambulance. The mighty Underdog was in pain. Why? What was causing it? There's plenty of excitement ahead in our next thrilling episode.
Sergeant, I'm never going to catch those Indians on this slow old horse. What I need is the fastest horse in the territory.
Well, that would be the Great White Stallion.
Bully, where can I buy him?
Can't. The Great White Stallion is a wild horse. Anyway, you can't catch him. He's too fast and too smart.
Nonsense. Sergeant, Regulation 2578 clearly says Army colonels are smarter than horses. I'll catch that horse.
Colonel looking for Great White Stallion? Him have him long look.
no such animal. Oh, we gonna be great white stallion. Whoopie doopie, you genius.
All right now, Sergeant. Where would that great white stallion be?
No set place. That critter's liable to be anywhere.
There he is, up ahead.
Well, I'll be.
Where did he go? This time, Sergeant, we'll stay on our horses. There he is. Charge! Charge!
I told you, Colonel, we'll never catch that horse.
Nonsense, Sergeant. The next time, we'll just sneak up on him quietly. Ah, there he is, Sergeant, behind that bush. Now, follow me. I'll give him some sugar. Hey, nice horsey. Nice horsey. Good horsey. You see, Sergeant, nothing to it.
Begging the Colonel's pardon, but why don't we just forget about that horse?
Nonsense. Never let it be said, Sergeant, that I, Colonel Kit Coyote, couldn't outsmart a horse. We'll build a trap. There it is, Sergeant Colonel Kit Coyote's foolproof horse trap. First, we'll bait it with this bag of oats. The great white stallion will come to get the oats, and when he does, we'll cut the rope and...
Maybe it was a foolproof trap, but it sure wasn't horseproof. Look there.
Ruffled feather.
Running.
What did he say?
Him say we through horsing around.
Let me out of here. This is strictly against regulations. No caging colonels. It says right here. Stop! Halt!
Don't miss on the next episode. There'll be lots more horse play.
There, Rainbow Island. Let me tell you an amazing adventure.
Another? Perhaps tomorrow, Commander.
I was a bit down on my luck, don't you know, when a telegram arrived offering me a handsome job in the States, if I could be there the next day. Having missed the weekly plane, I borrowed an expensive private plane, knowing that I would soon be able to reward the owner handsomely for its use. Soon I spotted an enormous rainbow over a tiny island. I could not resist taking a picture with my remarkable camera, but I forgot this was an open cockpit plane. Pilotless, the plane zoomed past me and crashed. I was diving helplessly downward. My reputation would be lost.
To say nothing of your life.
Oh, yes, that too. I thought fast. I reached out and caught the rainbow. And slid gently to the ground, unharmed.
Amazing. But how did you pay for the wrecked plane?
Having reached the end of the rainbow, I simply picked up the pot of gold, which everyone knows is there, and had plenty to pay for the plane, and also set myself up in business.
I say, Commander, what a colorful story.
Quite. There, the Hudson River. Did I tell you about my amazing escape act?
Speaking of escape, Commander, I really...
As mystifying McBragg the magician, I was locked in the world's most secure object, a United States mailbox. The box was tossed into the Hudson River. I had only a few moments to make my escape, holding my breath, don't you know? But nothing could hold me. Quickly, I was out and greeted by wild applause and cheers. Everywhere, I was asked to repeat this marvelous trick. Perfect every time, until that fateful day. As the mailbox struck the bottom of the river, a giant octopus locked his 8 arms around it. I spied the beast through the mailbox slot. I poked at him, and he released the dark ink an octopus uses as a smokescreen. My breath was giving out.
Terrifying. What did you do?
Realizing I was in a U.S. mailbox, I used the octopus ink to write a quick note of help. A postman spied the note and promptly dealt with the octopus. And I won my greatest triumph.
I'd say that story ended with a really happy note.
Quite.
Underdog had saved the famous Excalibur sword collection from Riff Raff, but suddenly, Underdog was in pain.
Hurry, men. Get Underdog to the hospital. He's in pain.
Oh, Underdog, does it hurt badly?
Well, I stay straight. I'm right as rain. But when I bend over, there's a stabbing pain.
And tomorrow's your birthday. I was going to have such a lovely party for you.
Recognizing the seriousness of the situation, the hospital sent for specialists all over the world. They came by plane. They came by train. They came by car. And as the doctors tried to help Underdog, the world mourned his plight, except, that is, for one unsavory character.
Mooch! This is the break we have been waiting for. Underdog is in a hospital. Now is the time for us to grab that Excalibur sword collection.
Yeah, but it's in that San Francisco museum, boss. They got guards all over the place.
Yeah, but I got a perfect plan. Tonight, after everybody is out of the museum, you and I...
Meanwhile, back at the hospital...
Now, what is it that seems to be the trouble with you, Underdog?
When I stay straight, I'm right as rain.
But when he bends over, there's a stabbing pain.
Oh.
Uh-huh. This one is a real doozy, doctors. Get the hammer there, and we'll try testing the reflexes, Yumpin' we got to get a bigger hammer.
Perhaps, old man, we should try checking his blood pressure. Here, let me. By Jove, that's pressure.
Here, Underdog, let me look in the eyes here and maybe see what it's doing in there, Yumpin' that X-ray vision has melted the light.
We simply must find the cause of that pain. Unless Underdog gets out of here soon, there is certain to be a crime wave.
And tomorrow's his birthday.
Meanwhile, as night came to the San Francisco Museum, something strange began to happen.
What did I tell you, Mooch? Nobody around at all. Now all you do is grab the Excalibur sword collection and vamoose. Yikes. I think we made a boo-boo. You'll never get riffraff without Underdog to help you. Did you see that, Mooch? I hung the chandelier on him. Come on, grab the swords and let's get rolling.
Yes, Riff Raff finally had the Excalibur sword collection, and Underdog still had his pain.
And tomorrow's his birthday.
Will the doctors be able to find the cause of Underdog's pain? Will he be able to get out and capture Riff Raff and return the Excalibur sword collection? There's excitement ahead in our next episode.
My, isn't it nice to sit down to a peaceful meal and just look at all that food?
Yeah, Major Minor, we sure took care of that savoir-faire. He won't be bothering us anymore. You wonder what's in this dish.
Savoir-faire is everywhere. Merci beaucoup.
Get him, Klondike! I'll make mincemeat out of that mouse.
Moche, Malamotte, moche. Whoa!
Boy, wait till I get my hands on that mouse.
Aha, Malamotte. Now we will have our banquet.
There's his sled. He must be around here somewhere. Aha! Listen here, savoir-faire. Don't do that again.
Very well.
I'll make mincemeat out of that mouse. I'll just sneak up on him this time. I'll make mincemeat out of you, mouse. Oh,
Now, shall we begin to eat?
I'm gonna rise to new heights with this ladder.
Oh, here comes that social climber again. I will give him a warm reception.
Yikes! That mouse is trying to give me a hot foot the hard way. Phew.
Ah, now we shall be able to eat in peace.
He can't do anything to this ladder. It's metal. Now I've got...
Now, Malamotte, music while I dine.
Now, where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Aha! Now, at last, we shall have our meal.
One-eyed cat always gets his mouth.
Sailing, sailing over the bounding main, there's many a stormy wind a-blowing at home again. Avast, matey!
Matey? What is this matey?
I shiver my timbers, that's seagoing talk. I aim to be a sailor.
Well, you're going to join the Navy, huh? Well, that's nice. Join the Navy and see the world. When are you going to enlist?
No, shipmate, you don't understand. I'm not going to join the Navy. I want to be a sailor on a real sailing ship. You know, in the days of wooden ships and iron men, 2 years before the mast, mutiny on the Bounty, hey-oh-ho, below the man down.
Tudor, you is no Iron Man. You's just a little turtle boy.
Oh, please, Mr. Wizard. Please help me become a real sailor. I want to be one more than anything.
Very well, my boy, if you're so set on it. In the days of the old sailing ships, the young sailor started as the cabin boy. One of his jobs was to serve the captain his food. This was not as easy as it sounds, especially in a heavy sea.
Dinner is...
Mr. Blister! Mr. Blister! Get this clumsy landlubber out of my sight before I hang him from the yardarm! Out, out, out!
Another one of the cabin boy's duties was to empty the garbage over the side of the ship. The experienced sailor knows that you never throw garbage into the wind. Otherwise, it will blow back all over somebody.
Mr. Blister! Mr. Blister! Throw this piece of garbage to the sharks! Keel-haul the swab! Get him out of my sight! Out, out, out!
After the young seaman had served his time as cabin boy, he became a real sailor and did a man's work. One of his jobs was to pull up the anchor. This was done with a capstan.
Sure is hot work. Hold it. Oh, there. Wait a second.
Mr. Blister! Mr. Blister, get this swab off me! Hang him by his thumbs! Put him in the bilges! Do anything but keep him away from me! Away, away, away!
The young sailor always learns the ropes from the old salt.
Now, this rope, matey, is for the mainsail. You just pull on the rope and the mainsail goes up. Then you tie it around a belaying pin and she stays put. There now, everything's ship-shape.
Heave-ho and up she rises, heave-ho and up she rises. Well, now I'll just tie her up to this belaying pin and everything will be ship-shape.
Mr. Blister! Mr. Blister! Mr. Blister! Mr. Blister!
Sailors is sometimes called swabs because they swab the decks with a bucket and mop.
This is the way we swab the decks, swab the decks.
Mr. Blister! Mr. Blister! Get him out! Out! Out!
One of the most important jobs the good sailors did was to stay up in the crow's nest, high on the mainmast, and look over the horizon. Then, when it was time to come down, they would just grab hold of a line and slide down.
Mr. Blister! Never mind. This time I'm going to take care of him myself.
Now, wait a minute, Captain, sir. Your Eminence, Your Honor, Commodore, Admiral.
Help, Mr. Wizard! Help!
Drizzle, drazzle, druzzle, drone. Time for this one to come home.
Riff Raff had stolen the famous Excalibur sword collection from the San Francisco Museum. And the once powerful underdog was still in the hospital.
Look at these headlines. Riff Raff just stole the Excalibur sword collection.
Riff Raff has struck. I can't be slow. It's hip, hip, hip. And away I... Ow!
Well, you can't believe in this place, Underdog. Not till we find out what's causing that pain.
While I stay straight, I'm right as rain.
But when he bends over, there's a stabbing pain.
And tomorrow's his birthday. I was going to have such a lovely birthday party for him.
And while the doctors searched to find the cause of Underdog's pain...
Across the ocean, there's a rich old collector in a little old country who is just dying to get hold of this Excalibur sword collection. He's going to pay us $1 million for it.
Yeah, but gee, boss, how can we ship it over to the guy? You know how close those inspectors check everything that goes out of the country.
And that, Mooch, is why I have purchased this little old candle factory.
A candle factory?
Right! Notice the beautiful assembly line?
Yeah, but what good does it do?
Allow me to demonstrate. First, we turn on the button. Next, we will hand these mechanical arms one of the swords, like so. These arms take the sword and wrap it in this whipcord, like so. Then the arms move along to here where they dip the sword in this wax, like so. Then the arms drop the candle onto the belt and take it down to this wick cutter to shorten the wick, like so. And our swords look just like an ordinary king-size candle.
Gee, boss, you're a genius.
Yeah! Come on, let's bring in the swords. With that Underdog out of the way, we don't have a worry in the world.
And indeed, Underdog was still out of the way.
While I stay straight, I'm right as rain.
But when he bends over, there's a stabbing pain.
And tomorrow is Underdog's birthday, and he feels so sad and depressed. I know what I'll do. I'll go out and buy everything for a birthday party and have it right here in the hospital. That's sure to cheer up Underdog. Let me see now. Do I have everything? I have presents for Underdog, and I have lovely party hats, and I have the birthday cake. Oh, the candles. I must get candles for the cake. And there's a candle factory just around the corner.
Keep handing in those swords, Mooch. We've almost finished the whole Excalibur collection.
This assembly line sure works great, boss.
Hello? Hello in there? I want to buy some birthday candles. Anyone here?
Oh, no! Sweet Polly Purebred!
Riff Raff! And there are some of the stolen swords.
Grab her, Mooch!
Hey, what'll I do with her, boss? She's a regular wildcat.
And to the assembly line. It knows how to take care of her.
And the arms of the assembly line wrapped Sweet Polly in the wick cord, carried her to the barrel of wax, and dipped her in. Then put her on the belt and headed her for the wick cutter.
Underdog! Help! Underdog!
Will Underdog hear Sweet Polly's cries? Will he be able to overcome the stabbing pain and save her from the wick cutter? The answers lie ahead in our next thrilling episode.
Our episode begins in the hideout of public enemy #1, Rocky Maninoff.
There, it's done. A perfect job.
No one will ever know the difference.
What is it?
It's $1 million, that's what it is. This is an engraving of a dollar bill. No more robbing banks for us. From now on, we make our own money. We just put this in the printing press and print all the money we need.
Counterfeiting. Boss, you're a genius. But wait, we got no press.
Don't need one. We'll just take this plate to a printer.
Yeah, but who'd be stupid enough to print phony dollar bills for us? Nobody's that dumb.
There we are. Tennessee Tuxedo Printer. Boy, I got a real bargain when I bought this printing company. Chumley, you can stop holding up the sign now. I mailed it up good and tight.
Okay, Tennessee.
Say, look at all that machinery. What's it all for?
According to the bill of sale, there are presses and folding machines and tying machines. Everything we need to run a printing business.
Yeah, everything but customers.
That's Chumley's job. He's the sales manager. Go get us some customers, Chumley.
Okay, Tennessee. Here's your first customer.
Good work, Chumley. What can I do for you, my good man?
My name's Rocky Maninoff, see? And I want you should print me up 10,000 of these.
I see. 10,000 pictures of George Washington.
Yeah, my favorite president. Also, I would like yous to use green ink, my favorite color. And I want this job done by 2 o'clock, or I'll play you 3 goofs a tune on my violin.
Sure, Mr. Maninoff. 2 o'clock.
Okay. I'll be back. And get that sign fixed.
All right, men. Let's get to work. Baldy, you take this bottle of green ink and pour it in this press. Chumley, you push the starter button. And I'll put the plate in. Somewhere.
Push the button, Chumley.
Which one?
Push them all. Whoa, hey, ho, ee.
Gee, Tennessee, this sure is a funny-looking newspaper. I can't read any of it.
You damn-wetted walrus.
Now, cut it out. We've got work to do. Start that press. Not that one.
I think we'd better go see.
Mr. Whoopi, come on. Don't forget to close the door. So you see, Mr. Whoopi, we'd like to know a little bit more about printing so that we can get this job done.
Well, I think I can give you a few impressions. Yes, get it? Yes. Well, there are 3 main kinds of printing. Relief printing, planographic printing, and intaglio.
What's the difference?
In relief printing, the letters are raised, and the ink is rolled on the raised surface. Then the paper is pressed on the surface, and whoopee! Printing!
What about planographic?
Here, instead of letters being raised, they're right flat on the surface. They're made with chemicals. When the ink is rolled on, it stays on the chemicals, but does not stick to the rest of the surface. Then, when the plate is rolled on the paper, the ink is transferred, and we have printing.
And intaglio?
In this kind of printing, the letters are cut below the surface of the plate. These cuts and grooves and dots act like little inkwells. They hold the ink until it is transferred to the paper under pressure. So,
that's just the kind of thing Mr. Maninoff gave us. All cuts and grooves.
Then what you have is called an engraving.
What kind of press should we use?
Well, there are three main kinds of presses. The platen press uses a flat surface to press the paper against the type, like this. A cylinder press uses a cylinder to roll the paper over the type. And in a rotary press, the type itself is on a cylinder and the paper is rolled between it and another cylinder.
Yes, but which shall we use for this job?
Oh, yes. You said it was a small job and a small engraving. I'd use the small platen press.
Phineas J. Whoopi, you're the greatest. Come on, men.
But wait! You haven't told me what kind of a job it is.
10,000 pictures of George Washington.
In green ink.
Washington? Green ink? Counterfeiters! Give me the police!
All right, now. The plate is in the press. The paper is all stacked up. The ink fountain is filled. Start her up. All right, off. Look at that. Perfect.
Gee, Tennessee, it looks awfully familiar.
Of course it does, Chumley. Everyone knows President Washington.
It looks like a dollar bill to me. Counterfeiters.
Right. Now start printing or you'll get this.
Sure, Mr. Maninoff. Sure. There you are, Mr. Maninoff. $10,000, dollars.
The money.
Grab it.
Money.
In here.
Into the tying machine.
Good work, Tennessee. You caught Rocky Maninoff, the big counterfeiter. Take him away, boys.
No, Chumley. Baldy, my mind's made up. We're getting out of the printing business.
Why? We sure made a lot of money.
Very funny. No, it's much too dangerous.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Beat Polly Purebred had been dipped in wax and was headed for the dangerous wick cutter on Riff Raff's assembly line.
This assembly line sure works great, boss.
It knows how to take care of her.
Help! Underdog! Where has my underdog gone? Oh, where has he gone?
That sweet Polly calling. She needs me now. Though I have pain, I'll save her somehow.
While he stays straight, he's right as rain. But when he bends over, there's a stabbing pain.
Help! Underdog! Save me!
There's no need to fear. Underdog is here.
Underdog!
Wait a minute.
Look at him!
He has to stay stiff as a board. Drip the mooch. That wick chopper can take care of him. Grab the candles and let's head for the truck.
They're getting away, Underdog.
They won't get away. Though I can't bend, this assembly line belt will bring their end.
Stop already! We give up!
We heard the commotion, Underdog, but I see you didn't need us. Even with your pain, you captured Riffraff. But where are the swords?
Those candles you see there hold a surprise. I'll melt them now with my X-ray eyes.
The famous Excalibur sword collection.
Don't forget me, Underdog.
That's it, Underdog. Now you've taken care of everything.
Except his own pain. He still has that.
While I stay straight, I'm right as rain.
But when he bends over, there's a stabbing pain.
We'll all go back to the hospital and have a birthday party for him. That's sure to cheer him up.
And so, back at the hospital, the doctors and Sweet Polly and friends gathered around to wish the suffering Underdog happy birthday. But at that very moment...
Underdog, I've got terrible news. The manager of the museum says that one of the Excalibur swords is missing. You recovered all of them, but one.
One?
One? I really think you've hit the spot. That missing sword tells me a lot.
And quickly, Underdog reached behind his cloak, and sure enough, there was the missing sword.
That's what was causing all your pain. It must have been thrown there when you had the train wreck.
While he stands straight, he's as right as rain. And when he bends over, he's right again. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Underdog. Happy birthday to you.
And now, Underdog, make your wish and blow out the candles.
Don't miss the next exciting adventure of Underdog.